First tonight, a nation mourning the loss of an American icon and hero, Colin Powell.
We're taking a live look right now outside of the White House tonight, where flags there and really all across the country have been lowered to half-staff to honor his years of service. He died from complications due to COVID. His family says he was fully vaccinated.
Powell was also treated over the past few years for blood cancer. He was 84 years old.
And he was also the first Black U.S. Secretary of State and chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Vice President Kamala Harris speaking today about Powell and how he inspired so many people.
He broke so many barriers, and those barriers were not easy to break by any stretch. But he did it with dignity. He did it with grace. And because of what he was able to accomplish, it really did elevate our nation in so many ways.
She by no means is alone. Tributes pouring in tonight from all of our state lawmakers as they call him a great American who dedicated his life to service.
You just take a look at how many people are talking about this tonight. Governor Murphy, one of many, saying he served our nation with integrity and purpose, and sending condolences to his family. Over in Union City tonight, it was a somber day at Colin Powell Elementary School.
Yeah, the school was dedicated to the former Secretary of State almost 10 years ago. News 12 New Jersey's Marcy Rubin is there for us tonight with reaction from students and staff. Marcy?
Yeah, students, young students, kindergarten through 5th grade here are home sleeping now, but earlier today they were inside the Colin Powell Elementary School here learning a tough lesson in loss. They participated in a moment of silence and heard and learned more about the man their school is named for.
I hope they just see that he was a good man to look up to.
5th grader Raquel was just a baby when Colin Powell visited the Union City Elementary School named for him, but she still considers him a role model.
He was a role model to me because he was a very hardworking man, and he did become successful because he was hardworking.
The school opened in 2012. The city and Board of Ed chose to name it for General Powell because of the attributes they say characterized him: duty, honor, and service.
We always say that the school is named after a hero, a general, a servant of our country.
The former Secretary of State visited his namesake school in 2013. Principal now and then, Teresita Diaz says she will never forget the time he took and the attention he paid to the children.
When he stepped in, he said, "You know that I'm only here for 20 minutes, right? And I'm going to be part of your beautiful assembly." And he stayed over 2 hours. He visited every single class.
The school was already filled with reminders of and dedications to the man whose name it bears. Flowers were added Monday morning in memory of Powell. They will continue to honor his legacy in these halls by teaching about him and instilling in students, they say, all he stood for.
I think it's a sad day for the entire community, the entire state, the entire world. He had a message for everyone to work together, get along together, and I think it's a peaceful message that everyone should take.
And the students were hoping to invite Mr. Powell and his wife back to the school to celebrate the school's 10th anniversary this spring. Now, the principal tells me that the students will work on a project to give to his wife as a condolence card. In Union City, Marcy Rubin, News 12, New Jersey.
Marcy, thank you. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced. Of course, stay with News 12 for all of our continuing coverage on Powell and his impact on this country. Kurt?